welcome into your love reading. So today we are going to pull some cards and take a look at what is happening in your love life. So it could be you are in an established relationship where you're committed to your person, or you can be in the dating scene or even single. We'll see what comes through. I'll try to pick up on the energy for the different relationship statuses that we have going on here. But this side will be person A, this side will be person B. So that way you can decide who is who, all right? So let's get started. Hope you all are doing really well and having a good start to this year, 2025. Thank you so much for being here as always. All right, so Taurus, what is coming through for the Taurus today, please? How do they feel about this person? How do they feel about this relationship? How do they feel about their relationship status at this time? What's the most important message that the Taurus group that I'm reading for today needs to know? Okay. All right. So this person on this side is really going through it. All right. Person A, as it relates to this relationship, as it relates to this dynamic, this person here is struggling, all right? They are in their feels. They are emotionally broken. They are heartbroken. I'm also getting somebody here feels like they deserve this. They knew that this was going to happen. They knew the whole time that they were going to get hurt. So somebody here went into a relationship, or at least established an emotional connection. And the entire time, their higher self, their intuition, or just their overall common sense was telling them that they were going to get hurt. Okay, so I'm feeling a strong energy of responsibility on oneself. All right, like accountability on oneself. Like, I should have never done that. I knew better, right? Like that type of stuff. Nevertheless, they are still hurt about it. Right. So I'm also getting somebody here was in this wishful thinking, hopeful mindset. And I always say in relationship or in love, hope is a very dangerous thing because it keeps you in that endless loop. Right. So I don't know if there was a loop here where you and your person were always in and out, back and forth with each other, without each other. But I am getting that energy. So yeah, there's a lot of pain. Sadness, regret. Okay, there's some regret happening here, but I'm getting more so angry with oneself, upset with oneself. I'm also getting that in the relationship or in your dynamic, I don't know if you two were actually together or not, but in your dynamic, this person knows, or there's something about it that this person had to go through it. It was part of their learning lesson in relationship or love throughout this lifetime. This could have been a very significant person, right, in your life that created some sort of change or growth within you. Okay, so this relationship changed you in some way. All right, so let's see what the person B is going through. Let's see what their energy is about. Oh, okay. All right, so 2 came out here. I'm just taking the one I saw. So for this person, they are in a different state of mind, in a different mindset, all right? They are definitely they're definitely focused on their outer worlds or their accomplishments in some way. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know who this is for, but I'm also getting something about like this dynamic, this relationship, or person A was a goal or was an accomplishment of themselves. Like if this person over here said to themselves, like, I want to be with this person, or I want to, have relationship, romantic, even sexual relations with this person, that was their goal, right? So it's like, I've accomplished that. Like person A was an accomplishment, or like a check off the list I'm getting. I don't know what that's about. But they are very clear. They're very clear about this situation and what is happening and what's going on. There's a sense of coldness, detachment, like desensitized type of energy as well. They're very into themselves. I'm feeling, and this could be you, I don't know. But their focus right now is on their goals and accomplishing things in life. On checking boxes. I'm feeling that really strongly. Just checking boxes. Like I've done this, check. I've done this, check. Like in their life as it relates to maybe their career goals, their body and image goals, right? Maybe they want to make a certain amount of money. So it's very related. What's important to them is their life. What's important to them is building the life. And how can I say, like attracting the person that's going to fit their lifestyle, attracting the job that's going to provide them with the lifestyle. Living in an environment, a neighborhood, a home that reflects their lifestyle, right? So lifestyle is very big with this person here. And so maybe that is the reason the both of you couldn't mesh together. One person is focused on the bigger picture, where the other person may have not been focused on that, or just don't have the same values or wants, desires in life as this person, right? So maybe there was a disconnect there, but we'll see. Okay. This person definitely gets a lot of attention as well, I'm getting here. At least at this time, they are getting a lot of attention. This person is very focused on their looks and how they are coming across, their status in the world, things like that. They may be an extrovert or, just, very detached, right? Like not really of the heart. Maybe they're more like very, very airy of a person to where, it's all logic and practicality and intellect, and they lead with the mind. Okay. So that's where the both of you stand at this time. Okay, individually. Let's take a look at how person B feels about Let's take a look about how person A feels about person B. Okay. What are the feelings here? What are the feelings about this relationship? How do they feel? Is there love here? Is there a connection? Like I said, this relationship has definitely made this person stronger in some way and has created an opportunity for this person to really learn things about themselves. And that is really what relationships are all about, whether that is romantic, love, union type of partnerships, or relationships with certain family members or friends or people that come into our lives. It's always an opportunity for us to learn something about ourselves and to reflect on ourselves, right? So I'm getting a lot of courage and strengthening of the heart, awareness, right? I'm just feeling really strongly that this person over here is like, whoever this is can see how this impacted you, right? And can see how you've grown from it, or how it's changed you, how it's made you stronger. Maybe you feel that this person in general makes you stronger, right? A better person. They taught you, or the relationship dynamic itself allowed you to tap into this authentic heart, right? Like an authentic heart space to know what true love is or what true love is not. But I still feel like given the opportunity, this person would summon up all of their courage and strength to be with this person or to create and build a bond or relationship with this person. It's almost as though you feel that this person makes you, like, you have to summon up your power in order to deal with them or in order to be with them. Like, it takes a lot out of you to be with them. Okay. But the feelings here are immense. The feelings that you have for them are so much, so intense. Like it's a lot. Like you love them a lot, or you care for them a lot. Like it's very, I'm feeling like all encompassing. It takes over your heart. It takes over your body, your spirit, or something like that. Like it's a big, profound situation for you, or this person, you see this person that way, if that makes sense. How does person B feel about person A? Eight of Pentacles. They feel like you are, or this person is a lot of work. This person needs a lot of work. There's a lot of energy, time, effort put into this relationship. But I think that it's okay with them. I think that I'm also getting that how they feel about this person is, how can I say, like, hold on. I'm picking up on someone being just like high energy, right? Like there's always something to do. There's always something to speak or talk about. Maybe like a little bit of high maintenance. Somebody here is high maintenance. Okay. Like this person makes this person feel seen and loved and beautiful. Maybe there's a lot of money that goes into providing for this person. So that's how they feel. Somebody here, like there's a material money situation going on as well. But overall, it just takes so much work. Okay. Something just takes so much work. And even though somebody makes the other person feel good and feel beautiful and feel valued and feel seen or feel handsome or whatever, it doesn't take away from the fact that in order for these two people to be together, there's a lot of work. And maybe this person is very busy and so cannot give this person the time of day or as much attention as this person would require or would want, right? And then what is the outcome here for person A? Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to wait. Somebody is willing to wait for the right time, for the right moment, willing to wait until someone is ready. But even if they're willing to do so, they're still apprehensive about it. It's like, okay, like I can do this. Like, yeah, whoever this character is over here, it's like they have the stamina, they have the energy, the power, the strength to withstand like going through these hard moments or tough moments, right? For the sake of making this relationship work. But they are still defensive. There's still a wall up because they know at the end of the day, like, this is not going to work, right? Like, your intuition here with the justice is coming through strong of like the common sense and the know better, right? People treat you how they feel about you. Point blank, period. People treat you how they feel about you. Okay. That's a big thing. So how this person is treating you, you know how they feel. And I don't think you are, or whoever this is, even though you have hope or you had hope, you're still aware and realistic enough to know that this person doesn't feel the same way about you, or isn't willing to put in the work the way you are, or is just detached, right? That if for someone to be so detached, how can there be a bond? How can there be a connection? So I don't know. It's just, whoever this is put in a really hard place of like, you love, you care. Maybe this person looks good on paper for you, right? It's your ideal, maybe they look good. You're attracted to them. They're your type, maybe because they have so much going on and, they get all the attention and all of that. Like, you feel a little lucky to be with them or whatever. So you would want to make it work, but at the same time, you're not stupid. Does that make sense? Which is it's a really hard place to be, especially if this person gaslights or gives you little hints, or breadcrumbs of attention here and there, and, promotes hope in some way, but then detaches right here with the Ace of Swords. All right, to them, the outcome, death. What else? One more, please. The King of Pentacles. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just very status oriented, right? Like climbing up the ladder, accomplishment in life. It's like, unless you can keep up with them, or this could be you, right? Telling the other person, unless you can keep up with me, we're not going to be able to make it unless you have the same values, ideas, wants, desires, needs in life, like that I do. We're not going to be able to do this. Their work needs to go in to not just the relationship, but work needs to go into self-development or, material development, right? Like establishing a good career or making money and, like all of those 3D earthly type of things. And maybe this is you, right? Because we're talking about a Taurus here. And this person is, I'm getting strongly also that this person has, how can I say, like, to them, it's like, they have all of that. They can do all of that, right? Like, they're living life. There's nothing wrong with their life, they want the real love. They want the real connection. They're not focused on the outside material things. They can have it and they can meet this person and be an equal as it relates to these material things and life and accomplishing stuff and all of that. But their focus when it comes to the relationship right now is, do we have something, right? Is there a spark here? Is there an emotional connection? Is there love? And so it's like, I will do all of these things because I feel like this person's already doing all of those things for themselves. But that's not their problem. That's not their point, right? Their point has to do with the heart, has to do with the connection and the relationship itself. And I feel like this person is very like outward thinking, extroverted, right? Like the mindset here is, in order for them to be with somebody, they have to feel, how can I say, like they have to trust that their person sees all of these accomplishments and material things as a priority and at the same level that they do, you know? So I don't know. It's just a definite disconnection here. So we'll see, get some more info as to how this relationship comes together. What is the bridge here between these two individuals? This person takes, how can I say, it's taken a long time. Like their outcome for them to create this defensive wall and to start to like not be so open, right, to this relationship, like start to second guess it, start to doubt it. Like all of that is going to happen with time. And it takes a long time. It's taken a long time for this person to finally have this sense of like, detachment themselves. Okay, here with the Nine of Wands, right? Like they are putting up their wall finally, because the Knight of Pentacles takes a long time for something like this to happen. That the outcome for this person is that they're going to get more and more reserved, more and more detached, more and more resentful. Okay, the outcome for this person is that things will end. This thing will end because they are a king, male or female of Pentacles. Like they have priorities, responsibilities, obligations. They are making a name for themselves. You know, they are on the go as it relates to life itself. And that's what they're focused on. So the outcome for them to me is ending here with the Death card. They can have a change in financial status at some point here as well, whether that's for the good or for the bad. Chariot. This person just wants to know, like, hey, are we going anywhere? Is this going anywhere? What is the future? What do you want from this relationship? Like, why are you even here? Why do you call me? Why do you text me? Like, what is it that you really want from me? And this person is struggling to understand that and to know what it is that they really want and to make a decision. This person is trying to deflect from making a decision, is trying to distract so they don't have to make a decision. This person's not ready to make that decision. Part of them wants it. Part of them second guesses it or doubts it. The both of you really need to step into your authenticity, to your own power, to stand up for yourself, to really know what, like, create this boundary, right? Like, if you're not getting the emotional fulfillment and the love and you know, the things that you want to feel from another person, you know, this goes for the both of you. It's like, okay, well then put your foot down, make that decision. Like, hey, like, this is fulfilling me. I care about you. I love you. You know, I want this, or this is not fulfilling me. You know, like, this is only taking away from my quality of living, my quality of life, right? Like, I don't want this, you know? And the problem with that is, I don't know, people just get fear, like they're what is it? Fearful. People are fearful of like losing something, losing someone that's familiar to them. You know, if you don't know what it is that you want and you think that you want this person, but you're not too sure, like you can be in limbo forever. And like, why is it that people can't let go, right? Why is it that people can't just be like, okay, you know what? This is not good for me. This is not good for you, you know, and just separate in a healthy, disconnected, detached way, right? What makes someone hold on to something that isn't fulfilling for them? So many things, you know, so many things. I mean, a sense of control, you know, the fact that they don't want to be alone. You know, this whole unknown thing of like, what if it's a mistake that I break up with you? You know, like holding on for possession, not wanting another person to be with another person, right? Like the whole jealous factor or the envy factor. And all of this stems from an unhealed person, right? Like we all go through these moments. Like none of us are immune to that. We all have these low level emotions and thoughts, and we act out on them unless we are asleep, right? Or asleep to them, you know, we're not going to be able to really create healthy relationships and even healthy boundaries for oneself either. So I don't know. It's just a matter of like getting out of your own way and having trust and faith that, okay, like I always say, when in doubt, that means no, right? Like if there's a hint of doubt or hesitation in something that you're doing, then there's a reason for that, you know. It's either you're all in or you're all out, unless you like to be in limbo, unless you like to this type of weird situation where it's like, oh, I don't know what we are, I don't know what you want, like you're just here, I'm just here, then whatever. But otherwise, like, how much time can you waste on a person? Let's see, what is this heartbreak about? What happened? Ten of Wands. It was just too hard. It was just too much. You know, there was too much pressure. Seven of Wands. There was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of defensiveness, right? Like I'm feeling somebody or two people being like really defensive. Like anytime somebody would say something, it's like, well, what's that supposed to mean? Or like, you know, like questioning the motives of the other person, you know, just against each other is what it feels like. Could be a lot of anger. And I was picking up on anger as well. Resentment is going to start to build here. What is strength and judgment? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's an opportunity to learn something. Ace of Swords, the truth. Like, truth hurts. That's how you feel. This person is showing you the truth, right? Is being honest to as much as they can be to you about how they feel, whether that's through their words or that's through their actions or that's through their inability to really make a commitment. What is the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands? Two of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you're hesitant. You don't know. You don't know what to do. You put in a lot of work. I was just going to say that. You put in a lot of work, and there's the work card. You've put in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy. There's history, years, you know, however long. And it's like you don't want to lose that, you know. And I'll tell you, like, if this is not meant to be, you're going to lose it at some point. Six of Wands, Ace of Swords. Nine of Swords. I'm getting strongly that this person does not want to lose their independence. They want to keep their options open, their freedom. To them, this is creating a fear. They are fearful of losing their independence and freedom here. And all of the accomplishments, like their life, the life that they have built for themselves. Yeah. 3 of Wands, you know, like they're the things that they've worked on. There's fear around that. Like, what if being with this person takes away from my individuality in some way? What if being with this person takes away from my friend circle, my family, my projects, my hobbies, or, you know, like whatever this 3 of Wands stuff is. There is anxiety, there is doubt, there is guilt, there is, you know, all of these things that happen around that. What's the 8 of Pentacles and the Sun? Justice. I don't know if this person has gained materially or financially from you or from person A. It does feel like that to me. This person has given them a lot of materialistic stuff or helped them out financially in some way. Yeah, that's it. It goes back to like this person is a check mark. It's an accomplishment to them. You know, it's like if this person had something that they wanted or that they needed for this lifestyle that they were creating, right? Like knowing the right person to them, or being with the right person to them, is more important, right? Like the right person on paper. And that's what I was saying. I feel like this person has those things, you know, but that's not their focus when it comes to this relationship. Death and King of Pentacles. A little bit of using energy coming through here. The Moon. Strength again. I'm feeling really strongly the outcome here is unexpected. There are things that are under the surface that are not being spoken about. There's a lot of different moves that this person may be making that are hidden. I do think that this person ends up really learning something about themselves and sort of like going through a growth spurt or through some sort of like maturity level as it relates, like as a result of this ending of this dynamic or this relationship. Like once this happens, they go silent. Like you don't know anything about them. You don't know what's going on with them, but they're growing. They're going to feel an impact. If this relationship does not work or ends, they will grow from it. All right. Let's get a little bit of oracle cards going here. Some takeaway messages for you guys. Hope this helped. Hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm so sorry if you are the one that is heartbroken at this time. A good takeaway message for the Taurus, please. Authority. Number 10. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Somebody here needs to put their foot down, needs to speak their truth, needs to set the boundaries. And it's like authority of like, hey, I'm not going to take this anymore, or this is what needs to happen, right? If we want to make it, right? Like taking control of the situation is the takeaway, is the, what's the word I'm looking for? Message. Truth. Yeah. Expression. Yeah, so there's a lot of communication that needs to come through between these two people. That you should have a talk, or you should be able to open up with one another. Again, this person is just hesitant on their freedom and losing that. Okay, it does feel like that very much. I'm also getting that maybe you can go away together so that way you can talk about this and get the truth from one another. But truth needs to be given and also expressed here, because I'm feeling there's a lot of built up, like there's a lot of unsaid words, unsaid thoughts, right? And it's just like time to open up and time to talk about this thing. So that is your reading for today, Taurus. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, give this video a like, a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. And I wish you all of the best as always. Take a look at your rising sign, your moon sign, your partner sign for more details, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.